Hey, what is up, you guys? This is Justin, and before I do get started, I wanted to thank you guys for making me a part of your day. In this video will be a Marcus, aka Nook and Foob response, so I'll talk about the game really quickly. It's going to be the 1216 shotgun with no attachments. I have no idea what my perks are because I was just trying to level this gun up. It has been buffed, but it is still terrible, so I did actually pretty well on this gameplay right here, so I got, I think, 60 plus kills. So if you want to watch the gameplay, it's actually really good gameplay too, but it was a live comm, so the sound's going to be a little bit messed up. So I'm going to try to turn it down as much as possible, because sometimes when you hear me talk normal, then you hear me yelling in the background, it sounds kind of strange, so we're going to kind of take that down. But if you want to watch the gameplay, it's actually very good gameplay, a kill confirmed on the level Slums, and pretty much with my brother and Dylan. So we'll go ahead and get into Marcus's topic right now. What he was talking about was the PS4. Now, my thoughts when he made his video was actually quite a long time ago, because this is when I took my break, alright? So I want to talk a little bit about the PS4, my history with PlayStation in general, and the Xbox 360. So I got to tell you a little bit about my gaming history before I go into my thoughts of the PS4. Now, here's the thing. I never owned the Xbox, the original Xbox on release day, okay? I owned a Sony PlayStation on release day, and I owned a Sony PlayStation 2 on release day. So if you guys remember, you probably don't because you're a little bit young, but when the Sony PlayStation 2 came out, it was very, very rare. It was hard to get your hands on it, but I got one, and there you could sell it for like $2,500 at the time. Now this is like it was like 2002, maybe 2003. But at that time, $2,500 was a lot, because it's pretty much like $5,000 now, because you could buy so much stuff with it, okay? But I didn't sell it. I kept it because it was my first DVD player, and I remember my first movie was The Patriot with Mel Gibson, where he's like hatcheting people, tomahawking people. So I kept my PlayStation 2, right? So I kept my PlayStation 2, and I was like a PlayStation fanboy. I'm talking like PlayStation's the greatest thing ever made. Final Fantasy VII was like, oh, Zio was the only god, right? It was the greatest thing ever, right? So I did that. That was my thing, right? And so my buddies, they had the Xbox, the regular Xbox, the first one, and they were like, yo, son, you need to get on this Halo, son. And I'm like, wait a minute, dude. I'm not even a nerd. I'm into like not anime stuff, role-playing JRPGs and stuff like that. I play Madden, and that's another thing. I used to play Madden competitively, so if you want to know about that story, you can ask me about that too. But so I was like a sports gamer guy, fighting game guy, kind of like what most Asian dudes are, or black guys. Black guys are really good at fighting games too, which is kind of weird, at sports games. So it's kind of like, I don't know, do Asian people and black people like each other? Because they are like the same type of gamer. But anyway, so I was into fighting games, sports games, like all the NBA games, and I never played any first-person shooters. That just wasn't my thing, right? And so I would always make fun of my friends because the original Xbox had LAN on it. You couldn't play against each other. There was no Xbox Live. The only way you could play against each other was on LAN. So they would have these parties, and this was back when the TVs weren't so easy to carry around. So you had these like 150-pound TVs, and they were like, oh, come on, Justin, come to our LAN party. And I was like, nerds, I'm going to go play some Final Fantasy, right? And so one day, like it was like a couple months after the Xbox came out, I got the, what did I get? I went to this LAN party just to kind of, you know, drink some beers, whatever, do whatever, right? And so I was playing, and then I was like, oh, this Halo game. So I started playing Halo, and I was like, wow, this is really good. And what I was missing wasn't necessarily the first-person shooter part. It was the competitive aspect of the game. So we were playing with, like, you know, 16 people, and that's what I was missing, being able to yell across the room with GoldenEye and stuff like that, being able to kind of make people mad, and you're fighting the guy one-on-one. So that's what I missed with that. So I bought an Xbox after that, never played the PlayStation again. And I actually bought my buddy Mike's Xbox, who is Jew War Machine. There's some of these videos you see him, but I bought his Xbox from him. He never played it. I played Halo. That was kind of my thing, right? So I did that, and then I bought the Xbox 360. I bought the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 right when it came out. Okay. PlayStation 3 was the most uneventful launch ever. It was just like the first one where I could have sold it for like a couple grand, but I didn't because I believed in PlayStation that much, right? And I played Call of Duty 3 because that was a release title. Terrible. It's just the PlayStation 3 just ate up space. It was like $700, I think, or $600. My brother actually had one, and he could have made the money, but he sold it to me for whatever he bought it for, and it was like $600 or $700. I don't remember what it was, but I just got turned off to that, so I gotta wrap it up because this game's gonna wrap up soon. But anyways, because of that, and I can go on in a different video about this, but the PS4 thoughts, I'm not a PS guy anymore, okay? I was such a fanboy, and then I was like disappointed twice by PlayStation that I don't even care anymore. I don't even like look into that stuff anymore. So I'm not really too excited about the PlayStation. Obviously, it's probably going to be $500, and I guess when you get older, you don't care anymore. So I'm not looking forward to it at all. I just care about Call of Duty now, so that's kind of my thing. I hope it's good. I used to play MLB The Show on my PlayStation 3 when I had it. I ended up selling my PlayStation because I never used it, right? But it was a pretty good game. So that's my thoughts on the PS4. Hopefully the saving and the controller stuff, I think you can take, it'll be like a little iPhone on your controller where you can take pictures and kind of share stuff. So hopefully that'll be good. That'll be nice, I think. But I'm just not a PS guy, you know what I'm saying? So I got to get into Nuck and Foob, or aka Marcus's video right now, because I already ran out of tons of time on this video. Now we can already start the hype machine for Modern Warfare 4. So a lot of people really do not like Modern Warfare, but that's my favorite game. So I don't even really like Black Ops 2. I just play it because all my friends have it. But I'm gonna ask Marcus, what do you want from Modern Warfare 4? I mean, obviously you want the perfect game, but seriously, in all actuality, what do you look most forward to in the game? Because we haven't heard anything about it, but I got some few ideas I want to run by you guys really quick, alright? First one, opposite Halo radar. If you move, I talked about this in other videos, if you move, you stay off the radar like Ghost in here, but if you sit still, you end up on the radar, but it's all the time like a VSAT, okay? I want that in the game. That's number one. Number two, I want the Spaz 12 back, pump shotty. I need that back. Number three, I need Specialist back. Number four, what else do I need? Selectable kill streaks on every single class. I don't know why they did away with that, but I'm looking for a more modern game type, and I don't know, even though Black Ops 2 is in the future, the feel of Modern Warfare was always my favorite feel, even though Modern Warfare 3 is pretty low on my list, but Modern Warfare 2 is my favorite one, so you can either tell me what your favorite Modern Warfare was, or not Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, and what you look forward to in Modern Warfare 4. Obviously, Marcus is going to look for the quickscopes. Oh my god! See you guys.